LLC. Well, we got to say Crystal Edge Technology screens, but we can't add gunmetal to that because, again, we got some major changes coming. So, I am going to be, as I said before, converting this into the CYBERPUNK gaming garage because, again, I was blessed to be able to get a little land. And this is where I'm going to build my second adventure on customizing and building my own little tiny home. As I told you before, it's something I want to get involved in because I do like the whole tiny home community. And with this land, I'll be able to build several different homes on here to experiment. Now, sorry, none of this will be on YouTube, broadcasted on YouTube in any way whatsoever. This will be all offline business. And the reason why is because we've got some very interesting characters that come in the coming months. I got to go to court because I got to prosecute these jokers for doing dumb stuff. So that's the reason why. But till then, other stuff right here, we're basically going to have, and we're going to be displaying this. As you can see right there, that is the FLE Technology at 60%. I went and got another sheet of fabric. So we did a t-shirt already. That was easy. So I went and got most of one of them high-end blackout cloth curtains and the little dark ones they use for blocking out light and all that other good stuff. That's what that's laying against it right there. So pretty soon we're going to be going down to Home Depot, not today, probably tomorrow, picking up several black paints, which I would have got for free if somebody would have sent them down, but didn't happen. So I'm paying for them myself. Over here, we're watching projector mapping. That is FLE Technology. We're using the projecting mapping software, which is the Lightform technology, to show off how amazing this incredible stuff is. Mind you, this technology is going to have front and rear capabilities. On top of that, it has a, an interesting way of pulling white light, as you can see. These things are absolutely incredible. So we got these on two projectors. Over here, we got the Christie projector. We have over here at 720p, and over here we have our projector at 1080p. We'll be doing some other demonstrations. I gotta do another demonstration, which I forgot to do. We had a little article about black and white movies, which comes up better on black and white movies, a black screen or a white screen, you know. So I gotta do that for another forum site. But anyway, with the gaming, CYBERPUNK Gaming Garage, man, I can't wait. We got so much cool stuff, man. I got hoodies, t-shirts, mouse pads, water bottles, all kinds of stuff, ink pens, sunglasses. It's free merch. It's free merch. You're not paying for this. It comes packed with one of those screens. Now we got these gamer screens coming out, which we got the Scarlet Samurai, Thunder Shamrock, Leviathan, and the Sugar Plum Fairy that started it all. And again, when you order one of these screens, which is going to be a 106-inch wallpaper screen, which is going to look absolutely incredible. And these screens are colorized, which means they have special colors attached to them. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're going to come with a set of 16 feet of the new LED lights. I'll be getting a pair pretty soon. I want to test them out, see how fantastic these things are. You'll be getting them for free. And also, too, you have a choice of what you want to choose to have packed in your box, whether it be the water bottle, baseball cap, t-shirt, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, we have a screen coming out for the summertime called EcoFlow. Is it EcoFlow? Sorry about that, wrong choice of word. CinemaFlow, got that mixed up right there. CinemaFlow. So that's a new outdoor projection screen, inflatable, customized screen that we're getting made. Yes, I finally found a company that will make one for me and apply our technology to it. Well, we got to apply the technology, it's just going to design the screen. Anyway, one of the things I don't like about the inflatable screens, and I had dozens of them, is the fact that you have to constantly run power to them, and the ones that basically don't require for you to have power are expensive. So the ones that we have, we can actually blow it up and put batteries in it, all that other good stuff, and it'll have our coating attached to it, and you'll be able to use it outside instead of waiting until 9 o'clock for your screen to actually look horrible, because I've seen that. 9 o'clock and the screen looks horrible. Anyway, we had the FLE TV technology coming out. That's a wallpaper technology. It's going to look absolutely insane. It's going to make your projector look absolutely incredible. Those of you who have ultra short throw projectors and you're just wishing you can use your ultra short throw projector just like your TV in the next room, well, you'll have that capability to do that. And you don't have to spend a lot of money for your projector at all, period. All that high contrast, happen to calibrate dark environments just to get your picture to look somewhat decent. Yeah, that's going to be a thing of the past. That's not going to happen. And again, affinity black level, which means you do not have to worry about your contrast. No contrast issues, ever. Not ever. I don't worry about contrast, ever. Never have that problem. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff lined up. And then we're going to be doing some cool stuff in here. We're going to be doing some gaming mods. We're going to be doing some custom built PCs. We're doing some crazy stuff, like I'm turning the entire ceiling into this like thundercloud display with a freaking UFO and some other crazy stuff we're going to be doing. I got to go pick me up an airbrush cannon because the clouds, they're too white. Got to put a little darkness into them. And the chemical we got, actually formula we got to use has to be our own technology because we need for light to transfer through it, but we need that darkness to come up. So we're going to use invisible black technology for it. So we got a lot of stuff lined up for you guys. Man. I'm not going to have much competition and stuff. So, let me show you. Yeah! It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely. That screen is incredible. That technology over there doesn't even pick up close to anything that we throw against it. I could throw anything black and that thing will actually produce a higher white level. Mind you, we're still at 60%. That's it. So, we'll be doing some gaming demonstrations, all that cool stuff. What are we going to be working on over here? So, this section right here, let me show you what we're doing in here. So, I can see we're getting ready. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. My permits are coming in, baby. I'm about to set up pretty soon. Drywall, we're going to raise the floor because I had to remove everything off the floor because the floor has to be paneled. Everything in here has to be covered in this stuff right here. This insulation. I got to go all up in here, all down here. The whole place has to be covered in it. Raise the floor. That way I feel like I'm walking up a hill all day long. Get all that done, get the drywall put in, put the shelving in, LED lights in. We're going to do a customized mod desk here, so I'm actually going to be expanding this. I'm making infinity cabinets. You ever seen infinity cabinets before? I'll show you how to build these bad boys. So we're going to make an infinity cabinet, so basically it has this endless reach, but we're going to design infinity cabinets. This is going to be my modding workstation right here. And then over here, of course, we're going to build our gaming sofa here. That's actually going to slide back. It's going to be on a rail system because over here, I'm going to be running a loop system through the back of it so it hooks to my VR glasses. So I can play in all this area right here without slamming into stuff because, you know, you're going to have the Guardian anyway. So we got a lot of cool stuff. Taco has a wheel coming in. We've ordered one of those big giant wheels. Besides, his wheel's going to be a little bit different. I seen the one with the LED lights, but I want chasers on his. And I do want a counter on it to see how fast he's traveling. So we're going to put one of those on there too. Let's see. We're going to still do the speaker system for the floor. Oh, I forgot. The entire floor is going to be a projection screen. The entire floor. Which means I can actually pull out little projectors like this. These little tiny portable projectors. And I'll have them on little tiny, you know, it's kind of a swing system. Like a bracket system. So I can swing them out from the wall and boom, push an image off the floor. Oh, we got some fun in here. So I went and got the rest of my speakers out of storage. Rest of my sound bars and everything else I need. I got a couple more projectors to go. Over here in this section, we're going to put a Metro screen up here. This is going to be front and rear FLE technology. We're going to put here. A laser projector we're going to put there. So that way when I come in through the door, I can see news, sports, whatever I want right here. And this will be set up here in my work area right here. I'm having my desk. I'm going to expand it a little bit closer out here because I need a little bit more room. Just got to bring it a little farther out. Because right now, you know, it's a little cluttered up here. And I got to make all this area down here, shelves, anything I need to basically to put all my tools away nice and neat instead of having them lined across the floor like this. Now, the gaming, we're going to basically build a gaming desk. It's going to be sick. So we're going to take this out because I found I can remove the screws for this. This can come out. And I'm going to build me a gaming desk. All this right here, we're not going to have any of this on the desk. Keyboard and mouse, we're going to have it. I want everything wireless, by the way. I don't want all this mess here all together. But these are going to come out of their cases, and they're going to go into smaller cases. We're going to put them in. They're all going to be invisible, and we're going to stack them underneath this. They fit nice and tight underneath this, so we're not seeing all this mess up top. And then the top here, area here, I'm going to actually install in my smaller screens, which I'm going to be going down and buying those projectors. They're quite expensive, like $500 for one of those little cubit projectors from Japan, but I need them for my display. So I'm going to be putting 3 of the gamer screens here and a couple of them in another place over there. We have a couple of gamer screens there. So with that being said, I want to put on my desk 3 3 of those little small projectors, the little cube ultra short throws. They're about 500 a pop. So I'm getting 3 of those here. And I'm actually going to be cutting a piece of plexiglass into my desk, where I'm going to put a RetroPie system with a projector underneath, so that way I can game off my desk. My desk is going to be sick when I get done with it. LED lights, the whole 9 yards. Oh, all this wiring, cable and stuff, this mess right here. Guess how I figured out how I'm going to hide it all. So the PVC piping, I'm going to paint it the exact same color that, you know, the Mario pipes are, that they have for Mario Brothers. And we'll put little action figures on it and dress up real nice. So like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of pretty cool stuff. Oh, look. There's the prototype for the ceiling right there. I actually built one. So before I drop all this money into the ceiling, because this stuff is not going to be cheap to do it, I figured I'd build me a prototype of it to see exactly how it reacts and if it really works. And it freaking works. So mine's going to be a little different. When I'm flashing strobe lights in certain areas to give off a lightning effect. I'm going to have an EL wire running through certain areas, so basically it gives off lightning strikes. And then we're going to have that UFO coming out from the ceiling. My screens in here, for my screen, it's going to be a motorized projection screen at 133, which means you can't get this screen unless you have our coating, because our coating is going to allow us to turn a 125-inch motorized projection screen into 133, because we don't require borders because our technology is black. So I'm expanding my screen size. I'm going to hide it into the cloud. So when it comes out, you can see the screen go whoop, a nice little UFO effect to it. That's going to be pretty cool. I am also planning to actually install in a 100-inch portrait screen on this side for my retro gaming. Let's see, do we need anything else? I think that's basically about it. I'm going to probably have a couple of screens in here. Oh, I forgot. The mother of all screens. This. So we're going to convert this. It's going to be a door we can go in and out of if we want, but I want a screen that I can, it has to be spandex. It has to be. I have to get something customized because there's nothing we can find that's going to fit this thing. So I need something that's going to put the frame here and here, which is not going to affect the door at all, period, whatsoever, when we bring it up and down. But it'll allow me to snap my screen in, because I don't have my screen with snaps. Spandex with snaps. So we put a massive screen across here, drop in 2 ultra short throws. We're going to do something called edge bleeding. We're actually going to bleed 2 images together to make one large image, because there's no ultra short throw that's going to fit this thing. I have to literally have 2 projectors down here to do it. So I'm going to edge bleed it into the screen, and that way I can turn this into whatever I want. I can turn this into a starport. We can see ships moving in and out. I can turn it into an intergalactic starfight, whatever I want. This is what we're going to turn that into. But yeah, I was talking to a friend. He said, oh, that's virtually impossible. You're not going to find a projector to fit that thing. You're going to have to do edge bleeding to do it. So we're going to be picking up some more software to get it done. I think I've seen something, an option. I haven't really looked into it, on the NEC projectors. These NEC projectors, when I showed you, the ones we use all the time, those projectors have some very interesting options in them. One of the things that projector has is something called a tabletop mode, which is why when you set images, we do displays off the floor, they fit perfectly flat. If you try this with another projector, you get a wedge to the screen. It's like a wedge look to it. But that thing fits perfectly flat. And then there's another piece that you connect to, which we have, that you can slap it and you can push an image from, put the projector upside down and push an image right through your desk. I've never seen a projector do that before. But there's another option I was looking at in there that basically allows you to connect 2 projectors together to do edge bleeding. Another one that does it is the, which one it is? Oh, the Sony, I forget another one of those. But they're not ultra short throws. We don't need it from long throw. I don't want any long throws in here because I don't want to be walking in front of projectors. I want to avoid all that. The Sony FH36s have edge bleeding technology built into them. They literally have it. It's a one button hit and the projector, they connect together. What are you doing? Oh, wait till you see Taco's Gaming custom carrying bag. He actually has the logo right there. It lights up on the back of his bag. So I'm carrying around. People will be to see our logo. Yes, right there. Projector mapped it in. It looks absolutely beautiful. Well, people, I got to go. Some updates, some of the crazy stuff going to be working. That's just the tip of the iceberg. And yes, someone was asking us, are we going to have samples of some of the technology? Yes, we will. As soon as we get all the paperwork back from the attorneys, because everything's going to be locked in. Yeah, patents, trademarks, copyrights, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. And at the end of the day, don't do dumb stuff. Please, I can't advise that enough. I'm going to have several attorneys on our retainers. So that way, if we have any problems or anything that happens, which I hope it doesn't, we can send you we have to send you, I found it from the attorney, we have to send you a cease and desist order. Now, again, let me explain something to you about that little document right there. When you get one of these documents from us, we advise you to contact me. They're going to advise you to contact me and contact the attorneys to let them know that you fully understand the situation you got yourself into. If you don't contact us and you continue to carry on and act up, then we take that document and you to court. So we can tell the judge, hey, look, we did warn them. We told them they were going to be sued, and they carried on anyway, and then you're screwed, because that means you can't fight your case now because we gave you the option to get out of it, but you didn't take it. So you can bring all the lawyers you want in the world. It's not going to help you because we gave you an option to get out of it. That's why they send them over to you. If we don't send you one of those, then what's going to happen is you can literally fight this and say, hey, look, I didn't know. They did contact me, but they didn't really tell me what the consequences were going to be, even though you knew what the consequences were going to be. It leaves errors. So I don't like to leave any errors to send you those documents so you will know this, okay? But hopefully we don't have that problem. But if we do, I'll see you in court. And we won't be doing any no small claims. We're going to civil court, which means you need to get an attorney and meet us there. All right, but hopefully we don't have that issue. We don't have that problem at all. I think what we will, after 2024, the main trolls that we had basically hit in our business and carrying on and acting up, when you see what we put them through in court and lawsuits, and some of them are basically, yeah, they're going to go to jail for this mess. I think this is going to cause some people who are thinking about this to stay away from it, because we're going to use them as an example of not to mess with my company. But other than that, can't wait to develop nice technology. We've got ADTECH coming up. We've got a bunch of companies interested in that technology, including CubeSmart. You know, it's funny. And this is how sad some of these individuals are. I have to put this real quick. I could have a contract coming up with CubeSmart. These jokers will contact CubeSmart and try to get them to keep on working with me. Yeah, that kind of stuff. That's why they're going to jail for this, the cyber harassment and the cyber stalking and all that stuff. And we got a track record of them contacting people we were doing business with, and that's what they got to go to court and all this stuff for. So yeah, these individuals are going to jail. 2024 is going to be a very bad year for them. Good year for us, horrible year for them. But that's the reason why we got to get all these taken care of, because again, I got things I got to do. I got technology I want to develop and I want to actually introduce. And these people are just nothing but headaches at the end of the day. So we're just going to get it in before a judge. Let the judge handle it. Let our lawyers handle it. And then we can move on from there. All right. Well, with that being said, I've got much to do. I got measurements to do in here because I'm still working on my heating unit that I've got coming in here. The other one's packed up in the box because we can't use it. I mean, it works, but like I said, it doesn't have enough BTUs. Like I said, in this area, if we drop below, we're in 27. Oh, sorry. If it's 27 degrees outside, it's comfortable in here. As you see, I'm walking around with a t-shirt on. It's comfortable in here. That's also to 1,500 BTUs right there on the floor. Yeah, 51. Sorry, 51 BTUs on the floor right now. That's comfortable for us to move around here. But if we drop in an area below under 27, then it's going to be trouble. So it's going to be very cold in here to work. I can't work in here at all, period. So it's going to be a problem for me. So the machine we have coming in is going to do 30,000 BTUs, and that would definitely cover. That's why you got to check BTUs when you're actually working in a garage or a basement or an area where basically you want to have some insulation or less insulation. Hopefully we insulate the daylights out of this place. But anyway, yeah, you got to check all that, because some people think because it said it covers 400 square feet, 500 square feet, and you're within probably 300 square feet, and you think that's going to work. It's not going to work. You actually need 7,000 BTUs to cover 300 square feet to do it. You actually need that. So that's what we have coming in, a machine that will actually cover that 7,000, but we're going to get 30,000 BTUs. Which means we can run it on low and heat this place up very, very well. All right, well, that being said, got to go. Thank you all and God bless. And pretty soon we'll be ending our Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. Thank you for those of you who supported us. I really appreciate that. Got to go and God bless. Boom, 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 boom.